Hey everybody, Brendan here in front of the small little whiteboard. This video is for anyone that likes drinking carbonated beverages. Doesn't matter if it's pop, beer, sparkling water, flavored water, the 0-calorie sort of energy drinks, anything that's got bubbles. Got to understand that those bubbles are carbon dioxide. And when you consume any of those beverages before or after or even during your meals, the carbon dioxide in those bubbles actually impede the body's ability to produce and secrete hydrochloric acid. And hydrochloric acid is what's responsible for the stomach acid, the digestion and the beginning of the digestion and the stimulating of the whole digestive process. Now, the truth of the matter is most people are walking around with low levels of stomach acid to begin with. So if you're consuming these carbonated beverages in and around or close to your meals, you're already suppressing your stomach acid, plus you've already got low levels of stomach acid. So ultimately, what does that mean? That means that you're going to have low levels of nutrient absorption, plus you're going to have a lot of gas and disruption coming in your small intestine because you've got undigested foods kind of floating around and they're causing gas and they're rotting and they're putrefying, in addition to a few other things down the road. So remember, drinking carbonated beverages before, during, and after your meals is a big no-no, and it doesn't matter any of the type of those carbonated beverages. So here's a pro tip. I want you to remember to salt your meals. Okay, salting your meals is very, very important, especially with good quality Himalayan salt or good quality sea salt. Why? Because they've got lots of minerals in them. One of the minerals is chloride, and chloride supports hydrochloride in your stomach acid. Another mineral found in salts is calcium, and a lot of people are actually deficient in both chloride and calcium. And it's so important to salt your meals. Even put a little bit of salt in your pre-workout or in your water or even in your tea. And the sodium supports your chief cells. The chief cells are what's around your stomach, and they secrete the hydrochloric acid. So if you've got good levels of sodium and chloride and other trace minerals, your body's going to be able to produce better amounts of hydrochloric acid. So that's a pro tip. So here's what happens when you drink carbonated beverages before, during, or after your meals. What's going to happen is you will have low levels of stomach acid. As a result, you're going to have low levels of absorption and digestion because you've got low levels of stomach acid. As a result, you will have these invading food proteins and molecules into the systemic bloodstream via the leaky gut because you did not have optimum digestion in the first place and you didn't have optimum amounts of stomach acid. These undigested food proteins and pathogens will cause an immune response, no matter what. And as a result, if you've got this immune response happening, these expressions can look like gas and bloating and fatigue and brain fog and so forth. So I just want you to consider that. I'm not telling you what to do, but you might want to consider holding off on the carbonated beverages really away from foods. And that might be a good tool for you to implement to live a gut-friendly lifestyle. And this could be a good strategy for you to implement to live a better gut-friendly lifestyle. And on that note, I'm offering a free training webinar at the end of the week. If you're interested, send me a message and I'll put you on the list to notify you once that free training is live.